A figure that you want to animate later in a 2D animation movie. You have to show in 5 different views. The first view is the front view from a 0-degree axis. The second view, the side view, from a 45-degree axis. The third view is the profile view from a 90-degree axis. The fourth view is a lateral back view from a 135-degree axis. And the last and fifth view is the back view from a 180-degree axis. 1. Prompting a character in Midjourney. All figures shown here are characters. From the post-apocalyptic fairy tale for adults, The Lotus Kennel, we start with the main character named Spirit Rabbithole. Spirit is a poor and naive fishing boy who supports his small family with his work on the fish trawler Dawn of the Sea. His grandmother, his little brothers, and sister Temple live on the mainland in an old barracks, where they have to hide from the roving gangs that, after the fall of man, hungrily make the forests of the western Caucasus unsafe. The figure of Spirit was made from hundreds of requests to an AI machine. In the course of time, the most different results came out, so that Spirit has developed from a pretty boring-looking young man to a rather poor, average fellow who must have already seen a lot in his life. A really good character in a movie has to be a character that you can believe in, and as a viewer, you have to be able to identify with them. Every movie, even an animated movie, stands and falls with this character. 2. Upscaling and organizing. After a pre-selection of hundreds of images has been made, they have to be downloaded to the PC. Then they are opened for further processing in an upscaling program to expand them to a usable size. Later, before the actual cropping begins, the images should be enlarged to 200 dpi, so that the areas can be better separated from the background. After cropping the figures, the file can be restored to the original size of 70 dpi. Three. Creating the 5 figures views presets. To make a character movable for animation later, the most important parts of the body must be separated from the character in all 5 figure views. To do this, you can use the lasso, the magic wand, and the eraser. When legs, arms, hands, feet, and head are separated and placed on their own layers, they have to be stacked in such a way that there are no strange gaps or overlaps between them during the later animation. Disturbing elements must be removed with the clone or brush tool. Body parts that lie behind front parts, such as an arm, could be extended with a brush or grid tool. This character variation still consists of few individual elements. Theoretically, the body can be divided into many more elements, but that depends on the kind of movement you want to do with him at the end of the scene. Four, creating the front view with more elements. Five, saving the body parts. For the next step, the animation of the figure, the individual body parts should be saved in their own files and folders. Each figure gets its own folder structure with subfolders. For the 5 views in which the files are correctly named and stored, in the next video tutorial, we will take a look at creating a character framework in the 2D animation program Cartoon Animator. Thanks for watching this video.